I say to you this morning, the more you know about what God wants to do in your life, the more able and equipped you're going to be to do the things that God has impressed upon your heart and upon your life. When you know nothing, when you are totally clueless of what God wants to do in your life, when you are in the dark and you don't have an understanding of what God's next step is going to be in your life, that is paralyzing. That's going to keep you from doing the things of God because you don't understand God's will for your life. But Jesus knew clearly that he had come from the Father, that he was going back to the Father. He knew clearly that in that last meal, Judas had already opened his heart. Satan had taken control of his mind. He prompted him to betray Jesus. And even in the midst of all this chaos, in the midst of all this turmoil, in the midst of all this betrayal, Jesus went ahead and he did what he needed to do. I ask you this morning, can you, in the midst of betrayal, can you, in the midst of being hurt by someone that you care about and you love, can you continue doing God's will for your life? Can you continue being efficient and effective in the hands of God in doing what needs to be done in the midst of all the turmoil that's taking place in your life? Because you see, there are people sitting here today that are going through some things that some of us may not be aware of. It may be a relational crisis that they're going through. It may be a problem in their family, in their matrimony that they're going through. And the enemy will always use those things in order to keep you paralyzed, keep you still, keep you from moving forward and doing the things that God wants you to do.